Alright. Hello, I'm Sarah, and I wanted to do this video on mud runs, especially since this last weekend I just ran one. And so the one I ran was the Gladiator Salt Challenge, and it is 6 miles up a ski hill. So that one was intense. Um, it's the first one of the year for me, and I really, I'm going to be honest, didn't really train for it. So, but I wanted to talk about the gear I had with me for the race. I get a lot of questions from my friends, and I'd like to share and talk more about mud runs because they're a huge passion of mine, and the fact that I comfortably signed up and ran one without much training has a lot of my friends and people wondering about me. But so first off, I want to talk about my shoe. I've not washed it yet, obviously, just to show you how muddy it gets. I've had this shoe for about 5 years now, and I've worn these, and I'm absolutely in love with them. They're originally made for um, triathletes. The thing is, I need to switch up and get different laces. They came with different laces that like loops, so you didn't have to tie them. But I've lost those over the years because I kept having to stop and tie my shoe. But as you can see, they're quite muddy, but they held up well over the years. Most runners like swap out their shoes sort of like every year, but not me. I'm a little weird. Um, so highly recommend these Asic shoes. The other thing, and this is the first time I've ever done in the 5 years of my racing, is fanny pack. And I felt really stupid buying it. This was like $10 at Walmart. But since I didn't train for this, and this is the first time I haven't ever not trained, I wanted to be prepared. And so I brought this, and I got the Gatorade gels. I need to look and see what those are actually called, which I highly recommend. Those were fantastic every time that I felt like I needed some water or something. Just pop one of those in, kind of keep going. They were amazing. My friends loved them. We kept them in a Ziploc bag and then just like opened it, popped one in our mouth. So I brought fanny pack to carry that. Um, I also have sunglasses because it was sunny for part of it. And these are just like a couple dollar ones that got at a gas station. And I've actually worn these on multiple runs. And so I usually will braid my hair. And then I wear glasses usually every day. But for my races, I'll put in contacts. And then I will have usually a bandana on my head. And then I'll put them up here and slide them down throughout the race when we're going in and out of trees. It's fantastic. Um, so cheap sunglasses. It's amazing because if they were expensive, I'd probably lose them in the mud. So the other thing, my most prized possession and favorite thing that I brought with me, and hey, look at that, I got a text, is my cell phone. So this is a Kyocera DuraForce Pro, and they mean durable. So I kept this in the fanny pack. When we were waiting at obstacles, because there was like a massive amount of people, I started playing music. I pulled it out and took pictures with it. I'll show some of them. Despite being a bit blurry from it getting mud on the camera, they turned out amazing. And as you can see, there's like no mud left on this. Like I had to dig mud out of right up here, that little spot. But that's the only spot I really had to deal with mud. It's quite amazing, really. But this is waterproof, and it means it. It's not lying. And I don't know. It's kind of a spur of the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna take it with me. There's a couple obstacles where like you were submerged in water for a while. So there's one where in the trench there's water, and then there was about this much space for your head. Then there was a gate over it, and you had to just lay on your back, hang in the water, pull yourself along the gate. for a long stretch, and it was underwater the entire time. And nothing. It still works. It's fantastic. I'm in love with this phone. And it's like half the cost of like a Samsung, which I used to love Samsung because you guys are, you know, like splash proof. You got the commercials. Ah, somebody's pouring champagne on it. It's amazing. Great. Yeah, I don't know. You guys, I don't know what you did with the 8, but I tried it out for a while. It killed me. It just didn't do it for me. I need something very rugged. Not to take on mud runs, but just in general, just rugged, just day-to-day life. And this phone just did it for me. So thank you, Kyocera. Not sponsored by them. Just, I mean, wouldn't say no, but just kidding. But yeah, if you ever wonder about technical gadgets, cameras, phones, and if they're gonna survive like anything, you call me. Like, I put them to the test. So those are the things I took with on my mud run this last weekend. I hope to do more videos about mud runs. It's a big passion of mine. I really love them. I always feel when I get done, like, just life just seems better, no matter what. Like, whatever life is going to throw at you, once you get through a mud run, you feel like you can do anything. And so, if you ever thought about running a mud run, you have questions, ask them below. I'll try to answer them. And if you're in the Midwest, you might see me there. So if you want a teammate to help pull you through, call me.